Hey everyone, welcome to Advent League, the Advent League playoffs. Uh, we're your commentators for today. I'm Oz.
And I am S2. Hey everyone.
All right, so today we got some good matches planned out. The best of the best are here to compete for your entertainment. Pretty exciting stuff leading up to it. The journey has been really, really cool. Lots of good Puyo Puyo play. And we're seeing a lot of support for this tournament too with the Japanese scene. Like, we got everyone hyped to watch this. Yeah, check it out. Our standings here, or our players here, rather. We got Void, Rento, Yoshi, Odek, DRDan, KZN, OSW, Elio, all names you should know if you've been following the anime. All varied playstyles too. That's the fun part. You don't have an interesting versus game without a little bit of variety and strategy. So, let's see what happens today. All right, and Matcherino, of course, support the players. We've got a lot of really cool people donating big bucks for our humble little children's puzzle game. Actually, recent donation from Cooperi, $100. Shout outs to Cooperi.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's pretty huge prize pool for a Western Puyo tournament, I'd say. It can only get bigger though with your support. So check out the Matcherino. Do the quests, and help out. I don't think it costs you anything, except a bit of your time. All right, and our Advent League partners, PPT Latam, English Puyo Puyo community, the Western scene, BioN, the French scene, Perfect Clear, also Wednesday, that's us, and Galactic. Thank you everyone for helping out this event. And cool. Puzzle games we can't get anywhere without community, so it's good to have all these people on our side here helping us out with this event. And Play Expo Blackpool for Puyo GV. Puyo Puyo and Tetris with friends. So from what I've heard, it seems like this is their first in-person event after quite some time. So that's very exciting. 1st of October, it looks like it's swap mode. 2nd of October, Puyo 2 tournament. So make sure to tune into that, or if you're in GB, go out to that. Seems like a cool thing. Free entry too. Prizes for top 3? Yo, what have you got to lose? All right. Yesterday, oh, look at this. Fancy graphics. Yesterday, we got looks like Void just cleaning through with his wins here. A couple of losses actually. Ooh. Oh no. No, actually, okay, I see. Graphs.
Sorry, I have like I'm bad at reading tables too. Wait,
yeah, KZN.
Okay, Dan has 2 wins, and then
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Dan has 2 wins. Void has 1 win. KZN and Elio at the bottom with the losses right now, but of course you can turn it around. We're still Pool A not done yet. Yeah, so we'll see the thrilling conclusion today. God. Ah, what is that picture? Yeah, here we are. Voice crack. Here we are, your commentators for today. Expecting some real cool matches.
Wait, I kind of have to know. Like, I'm looking at the bracket on like challenge, and I'm just like, how many times the challenge have to explode for this to like show up correctly? Like, I just need to know because
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. Challenge is just such a struggle.
Okay. I heard that more with like Smash GG, although is it Smash GG anymore? I think it's like Start GG or something.
Oh,
Either way, I've heard people, everyone has their gripes with different tournament sites, but hey.
well, glad it seems to be working. So I'm excited.
All right, so it looks like we're going to be opening with Elio KZN. Oh, pretty exciting match. Whenever I hop on commentary, I usually say KZN is known for their efficient chaining. From what I understand, they have a really defensive playstyle, so it should be very interesting. I know Elio is more so about poking and hit confirming. So you'll see Elio try and go for early attacks, try and break up early hit critical points in the chain build pretty early, and then go for a finishing chain. So we'll see what happens here.
What forms do they usually choose?
For sure, I know KZN is all about GTR. And I think that is the same with Elio.
Okay. And tailing?
Tailing? I think they both players have really good tailing ability, so KZN is more of a main chain, at least from what I've seen, their Twitter clips they upload. They're definitely a main chain person. Elio really good at aggressive play, so I think that's what Elio would want to go for. Just early swings, try and prevent KZN from getting their main chain. All right, we're off. Get the ABVA start. Like I said, GTR. Both players with their transitions pretty incomplete. All right, there it is.
Or we're gonna go for a 2 double or 3, it seems like in the middle. Okay. Both going at it.
All right, defended most of that actually. I see, there's that aggression from Elio. Kind of at the cost of his main chain. Okay, KZN needs a green and gets it.
Yeah, just in time.
Powerful tail too. But Elio, no slouch. It's only 2 double though. Right.
I feel like that was really risky on Elio's part, like this round. Just like only like 1 row fell afterwards, so that doesn't really completely cut you off, So that was pretty diggable.
I will say that is. Ooh, there's an all clear here, I think. But I will say that is probably one of Elio's weaknesses here. You know, red's coming in time. Good timing from KZN, but Elio definitely is pretty ash on the hit confirm. So even if it's just 1 row, we'll try and follow up quickly. Okay, we have the famous 2TR from both players.
That could be pretty bad for a long period for KZN.
Yeah, okay, yep, here's that aggression we're talking about.
Now that's a lot worse. That's a lot to dig through.
Yeah, that column 1 is no bueno. Oh, but wait, hold on. Oh, no, couldn't find it in time.
Good on Helio for like following up to make sure you finish that before that next dig could come.
Yeah. Definitely, when you hit column 1, you want to keep pressuring it. Because once it's weak, like it can be really hard to fix it. So you shouldn't count out these players. I've seen some crazy fixes from the players in this tournament. So,
A
is this an
cool
attack?
3.
In response. Yeah, with a lot of power on that second link. Elio going to break his chain, but KZN responding quickly. Need those yellows and finds them. This will be a 5. Usually able to counter 2 rocks and does, but okay, yeah, we're seeing some Puyo Puyo tennis here.
Yeah, great back and forth.
Exactly. In the end, KZN takes it though. Really efficient use of pieces to get those second chains out.
I know I've only seen like a few rounds so far, but it does seem kind of like a pattern where I think Helio's committing to like, like 3-chain harassment or something, but then KZN seems pretty capable of countering that with something stronger. So I feel like something has to change with like his timing maybe.
2
to
rows
be more
on column
effective.
1.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be rough. Getting all those reds down there.
Okay, yeah. I think Elio has the dig there. What is KZN's chain though?
None of this really connects to be more than a 4 or a 5, so Helio just has to stop. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there it is, yep.
Okay, good call on that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the KZN doesn't have the resources to even out countering that. Okay, we're seeing some GTR as usual.
Okay, they're Oz.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a bit of background noise. Okay.
I wonder where this starts for Helio. I guess I can kind of see it.
Yeah, it's a little tough. I have to send this 3 just to clean things up here. Okay.
I think maybe KZN could have read this round a little bit more efficiently. Like,
yeah,
I think Helio was cut off a lot like earlier, but then it gave him a lot of time. What was that you were going to say?
I was just saying it ended up in KCN's favor anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, some kind of submarine. Poke with the purples. Both players actually. We're just sending 1 chains. Ooh. I saw an opportunity on KZN's side to just send a huge bunch of greens, and I would have sent them just because I like big Linko boom.
I'm not too sure about the choice to do a 5 there, because I felt like usually you should go for it's a big commit, and usually you should only go for that when you know like the opponent's like maybe 4 or more pieces away from like actually getting all their things together.
Yeah. Not able to shave down that moon damage. Ooh. And the power on Elio's last link was just way too great. Okay, got a bit of 2TR again from Elio.
I'm not really sure how Helio's tail really works.
Yeah, that looks kind of rough.
Like, it'll take a lot to fix this, so hopefully KC recognizes they probably have like the length advantage for this whole round.
Yeah, I think KZN can just fire now. There's not. Ooh. that's
Hey.
okay. Yeah, it's gonna fall. Yet the yellows are blocked.
Okay,
Oh,
there we
but
go.
the yellow purple, actually the perfect piece. Okay, yeah, KZN. I don't know if KZN saw the weakness in Elio's chain, but ended up defending it naturally. A lot of variations of GTR today. Is there a particular name for this one on KZN's side? The L
Mm,
shape?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's 4 lines.
Oh.
There's that trademark Elio aggression. Oh, the classic GTR sandwich? The yellows. Oh,
The yellows are
on
missing
Elio's
from,
side?
yeah. At the bottom in column like 3, right?
Yeah.
So
And
this
then,
won't actually
even
be that
then,
much.
they would conflict too with the yellow transition. Does
Hopefully
Elio
KZN sees
see?
that.
But
Oh,
KZN, rather, no.
well, I don't think
Another
purples are
missed
coming anyway.
opportunity. Yeah.
I would have to remember, but like, I don't know if there was a different way. Like, if maybe KZN noticed that that was actually cutting short, could have maybe like set the trigger up differently.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, we're dead even and halfway through the set. He's halfway through the score. 1-3 stairs? Will this... Okay, that will work on Elio's side. Okay, no, opts to clean up the yellows. Probably in favor for a more traditional... Oh no, it just breaks the chain down. Yeah, I did say this. This is how Elio wins, by focusing on aggression. Because I don't know if Elio's main chain can compete with KZN's. So he's just opting not to let KZN play his game. Ooh,
I feel
that's
like
bad
though.
GTR.
Yeah.
But he covers himself well with that one chain, so...
I feel like like maybe KZN is trying to fight things like they don't really have to, if that makes sense. Like KZN is going for Halo is going for like really huge committal harassment. So like sometimes I feel like if KZN had just like made a straightforward chain that was like moderately safe, it would have been like perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Instead of like trying to like fight back with the 3 that wasn't going to compete or something.
We'll okay, KZN just opts for blue. And pays off, but no, Elio has the extends here. And is there yellow up there? I hope so. Yes, there is. But the yellow tail doesn't exactly link though. This is just a rock and some change for KZN to... And KZN showing that he's pretty strong at responding to Puyo rallies. Oh man, this is another Puyo Puyo tennis, yeah. Elio no slouch to the rally either. KZN just needs his blues. To extend with reds. That's... Oh, really smart use of the tall structure in column 6. Able to tank the garbage and defend, send the counterattack. Very good play from KCN. The back and forth on the scoreboard here.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, me neither. Uh, that's gonna be a quick. Okay. Leo building tall instead of immediately sending back. No reds to complete the chain there, and the ooh,
I feel like Helio should have actually just set that off immediately instead of like trying to do
yeah,
like, because like
trying to tank it.
he tanked it like really well, but then like
Yeah,
I don't know, was trying to go for more I think, but then like KZN didn't really have anything yet, so
yeah. It should have taken advantage of KZN's lost resources. Relatively clean chain from Elio. As for KZN, I'm not exactly sure.
so I took the purple yellows on the left, but okay, good protecting that from getting like damaged. Although I'm
Yeah,
not sure if there's like really a tail anymore that can be popped.
yeah,
Nothing is possible.
columns 4 through 6 were just kind of a mystery. It was a very interesting form, though. Would have liked to see how it played out. Right, KZN's GTR is pretty ready. Really elaborate cushion, though.
Oh, good counter here.
Yeah,
Nice.
good counter. Oh, this is so punishable. Yep. And KZN goes for it. Leo kind of saw there wasn't much in terms of space to play with there.
Helio's choice for the transition is kind of interesting. I feel like that's vulnerable for a little bit.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
whoa, actually.
huge napalm.
That was nice.
That was super sick. Two rows on column 1. I don't like that. Oh, but
Impressive dig here.
big champ KZN. Will Elio get yellows?
I think the blues have to clean up too, or else it all cuts.
Yeah, ooh, man. Unfortunate piece RNG at the top. Okay, KZN close to taking their first set. A classic GTR sandwich from Elio. Not so classic though. Got a bit of a raised tail. Ooh, good use of the double greens from KZN to dig himself out of there. And gonna finish it off too. Wow. Impressive play.
What happened? Big victory!
Alright. Set 1 for KZN.
I'm like really impressed by KZN's ability to like dig. I mean, I feel like once you're able to like seamlessly dig through 2 rows at once, that's like you've like
Yeah,
reached the next tier in terms of like survival
exactly.
skills. So that's really great to see. Because like I know like a lot of people kind of like, I don't know, feel frantic or something when they get covered by that much, but there's ways around it that are
For
efficient.
sure.
They just have to learn from experience.
If I remember correctly, one of our very own commentators from yesterday, Raikon, actually wrote up a really good dig guide. Ooh, that's... will Elio dig out of that? No.
What happened?
There's so much green needed to dig out of that.
I feel like Helio had some problems there because like they were just more like very balanced in like how they were like making their chain. Like they didn't really finish their tail yet, so like no pieces could be put there that could contribute to the chain. So then I don't know, that narrowed down like how safely could like do things.
No
sure if that made
blues in rotation.
Oh.
Finally getting blues, but ooh, that was good from Elio. I think Elio read the the blue drought and sort of try to punish KZN for slowing down there. Like I was about to say, you don't often see a lot of GTR to sandwich in high level Puyo play anymore. Okay, well Elio just going for main chain. Can KZN find the yellow? Nope.
I feel like
No
KCN
yellow.
had like a lot of time losses there because he's just splitting a lot of pieces to try and get it out.
Splitting, and I think there was a clear there too. So definitely a lot of time loss.
Like that could have been possible, but then they just got really slowed down. It's kind of a process to like start thinking of like, this is how much time I have, but then also this is the build order that I need to do to make sure like I don't miss it, you know? That's like really hard to learn.
Ooh, the purples, that was a good idea to pivot to just look for the immediate trigger. Not quick enough. We're still in early points, so it's not over yet. Not called yet. Oh, is that Franz stack from KCN? Oh, we get to see some Franz. Oh, we're the greens. Elio, oh, finds them. But the blues cut.
That round, at least, I felt like Hello did a pretty good job at making sure, like, we forced KZN to do something without having to sacrifice so many resources to get it done. So that was efficient, but then it's just like the follow-up afterwards. Yeah, that was rough.
Top board chaining, especially top board panic chaining, definitely a struggle. Quick little two from KZN, and Elio will respond with a health fire, following up with more pressure too. And that's main chain.
I like how Helio set up those like that 2 double and stuff to be usable like after taking the first hit. I guess KZN wasn't really expecting that.
Yeah. In top level play, one row just becomes nothing. It's simultaneously like nothing and everything, because one row of one perfectly placed garbage Puyo can still mess you up.
Yeah, I feel like if that one row falls on like a valley that you had created for yourself, then yeah, it gets pretty bad. On like a flat surface, like yeah, or a slightly staggered one, like that's not really much. So it really takes a good eye to know when like it's like death or not.
Yeah, Elio just again really running away with this with the aggression. That's a very tall structure on KZN's side. The transition 3 rows. The blues will dig him down. Oh, he picked. Okay, he picked the correct color. It's just a star too, so this will send back. Now we see the downside to the aggression is that setting off main chain as the finisher when your opponent is someone like KZN who has really good digging skills, that can definitely be your undoing. Okay, I thought Elio would use material in columns 4 through 6 as a sort of like as a harassment, but no, just opts to set it off.
Oh, just competing main chains this time. Interesting.
Yeah. Elio's tail? Yeah, Elio didn't have much of a tail, at least to account for the hanging Puyos in the L-shaped side of column 5 and 6. But still ended up winning that trade. And will definitely gladly make use of that space advantage too.
That all you got?
Alright, we've seen bigger comebacks from bigger gaps, so definitely it's not over yet, but it definitely is looking like a far cry from the first round. I'm thinking Elio's trying to main chain here. Oh, but the one time he tries to main chain, KZN goes out with the aggression. Got some standard Y joints from both players. Lots of power. Oh, really powerful second links from both, but you see Elio with the stronger one with the color bonus there.
The way Helio left their chain to be clean afterwards is really impressive. I like that.
Oh yeah.
It was nice.
Casey, and this is still a pretty easy dig.
Definitely needs to shoot for a lot more here, though.
Yeah, not enough to send it back.
No! That all you got?
I feel like in this Acasian's like slightly lacking in like the pressure cheating department, right? Because like it's like we saw before, there is like a lot of like slow build orders when time.
Oh, was that a
is
4
short.
chain?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, see, this is something Yoshi has mentioned, and it's that if your opening all clear is a 4 chain, it's probably not worth it. If it's greater than 3 chain, it's probably not worth it because your opponent will have enough time to build. Elio kind of built himself into a corner there. He would have needed a red purple to dig down.
I guess Casey is setting up for maybe a 3. Although, hopefully this tail comes together. Okay. I feel like one of Helio's weaknesses is like the GTR usually isn't layered up very well, so space isn't used efficiently in like column 1 or 2. And then sometimes the tail is usually just like stairs or something, which gets shortcutted somehow, so then that's not really used efficiently either.
That's not good. Ooh, and that's not the piece you want. Oh, this is just ooh.
There was a lot that needed to be there.
Yeah.
Greens, yeah, a blue.
The green blue, especially, was not the piece he wanted because he needed like either it was probably a blue. It was a blue for the needed a blue for his transition, but the green was his current trigger, and it was like 3 high, so definitely not the piece he wanted. Ooh, this is
Okay,
full chain.
main. Okay, but Kasian did a pretty fast Oh,
Uh-oh,
okay,
that's
so
not
fast
good.
anymore. Yeah, I feel like 18 was a good spot responding to that with like a 2 double, so that's like not that much of a time loss. But then the hesitation or whatever afterwards, that was rough.
Lots of grapes this round. So many purples. This is what Icy would call the cursed GTR on KZN's side. Is he really going for this? Nah, that's a Hellfire into a 3. Oh, it's huge. Connects.
Oh, the yellow fell in the wrong column.
Oh, there's no piece
Or the
taking out of that. Yeah. Now we're seeing on the reverse side, KZN's board was definitely something Elio could have punished if he saw, but didn't take advantage of it.
Oh, here's something different. That's like one row. That's I don't think
that's not. Ooh, that's not.
Yeah, he kind of threw that one slightly. I don't know what happened there.
that one could have been better. Like, it might have been a misdraw, but I feel like there were better ways to convert that into like an opening rush attack. That's kind of what I thought it was, actually. Alright, so there you go. It's tied up. 8-8.
I'm probably thinking about maybe trying that 3, maybe, or completing it.
Yep, there's the complete. Oh no, there's no blues. So
well, how will Leo connect all this? I feel like this cut's pretty short, doesn't it?
Yeah. Ooh. And of course, KZN having the rest of with an impressive tail. Look at that.
What happened? Big victory.
Okay, KZN from behind, looking to steal this whole game, this whole set. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was a choice for KCN. I don't know how this is
Does
fixable.
Elio see it? Okay.
Okay, cool.
KZN opted to attack, which just prompted Elio to respond, whether he saw it or not. Okay, I don't know. A bit of spaghetti, just a little bit of spaghetti from both players. Okay, I like the tail from Elio's side.
2 double, here we go.
But no, KZN's ready for it with the 3. Oh, ooh, okay, no, wait.
Nice building
Okay.
around that.
Good build around that, but KZN has the yellows, just gonna... Oh, that's risky. The red's coming?
Oh, that was a big gamble that
just-
almost worked. One
That
piece
almost
away.
worked. Just one piece away. Oh, that's crazy. All right, KZN will take it. 2-0. But it was close, though. Really impressive showing from both players. Actually, I definitely played. It could have gone either way. Just,
Yeah.
got a little short on the RNG. Right.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward to and versus Void. That's the decider. We all have our predictions here, I'm sure.
Bug power, bro, all the way. Anyone hating on Dan? I mean, anyone hating on Void? I'm coming for you.
I'm sorry, Dan the man. It's Dan time.
Hey, yo. That's awesome. Yo, it's me. You just said that.
Yo, what's up?
Oh shit, are we on? Oh yo, what's up? Hey.
Yeah,
Yo.
it's nice to finally meet you, Mr. Dom.
I get to you. I get to you. Yeah. You know, it's good to be back. You know, this is what I'm built to do. This is what I love to do. I'm Puyo Prodigy 1-1, as they say.
Let's go. All right, who? You said you got Void. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't remember to submit a prediction, but Edge just knows who I'm rooting for, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Void all the way. Papu, Power, you know, we're feeling it with the bugs tonight, you know. Well, this morning. it's 10 for me. I went to I don't want to hear this. I went to bed at 4.
That's okay. I went to bed at like 6. So
Oh my god. Well,
yeah.
PM
Lots-
or AM?
lot- AM. Lots of Mario Party. Lots of Mario Kart. And
How?
it's like, I don't know. I just I had an alarm for 10:30. I said, okay.
Oh,
But
no,
I'm thinking Dan.
You have EST. You have EST though, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking Dan. Dan's the one. I think he's gonna. He's got the aggression. He's got the wild card. Dan's the wild card. He's got a. I think they call it the Hoover Dans. But you know what? I'm just gonna call them Godokins. Like,
I think they call it the not bug power.
not bug power. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
So we're
yeah.
gonna play like that. Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I'm pretty sure I heard this somewhere, but DR Dan, I. Oh.
Okay, well, hey, prize pool's open, and we've got some generous benefactors contributing to the pool here. You can too. Just do the quest at the match Reno. Doesn't cost you anything, at least I don't think. Put a little change. You know, every cent counts. Support the players. They are working hard to bring you some grade A Puyo Puyo. I actually said this earlier in stream, but Cooperi, shout out to Cooperi with the $100 contribution. Really like it. We even got our, our top donors, shout out to Zyflare, shout out to Raikon, and it'll come back to me. But yeah, we got a lot of support here. Real cool. You can too. And of course, our partners. Love to see it. Love a strong community.
Yeah.
Strong international community too. We got a bit of Latin America, got a bit of France.
Let's go, dude. Awesome.
Yeah, shout outs.
Clear, dude. Yo.
Yeah.
I stole $10 from IcySoapy while playing in that.
Oh, no way. The
10 bucks,
lore?
10 bucks, I make bank, dude. I got 12 at WPL. Just saying, like.
Yo. Puyo, puzzle? Who says puzzle is poverty? Are you kidding me? Like, that's huge. $12?
$12, $10, and another $10 from normal PPT too.
Well, hey, this event, a little more than $12. I'd
Yeah.
say, pretty exciting for the players here. Not gonna lie.
Absolutely. I mean, I'd say it's more exciting. Today. You know what today is?
Today is,
Don't tell me you forgot.
forgot? Is there a
birthday, dude.
Oh,
Shout
what-
out Alex. My man.
Wait, whose birthday?
Birthday. Snywat.
Snivot,
No.
yo. Happy, I didn't know. Okay, you know what? Maybe I scrolled past it. Like I saw Snivot and his Bowser PFP, and I was like, I kind of scrolled past it. So like, I think maybe he mentioned a birthday here or there. Happy birthday to Snivot. Quite the regular on a lot of Puyo and Tetris streams. Yeah, you've probably seen him if you've entered the puzzle game stream.
Feliz cumpleaños. I learned that one in Spanish class. It means happy birthday.
Oh my god, is that an animal?
Oh my, yes, this fat idiot. Oh my god, he's
Oh man.
always does this. Gonna get him one of these days. Just you wait. I'm gonna get him.
It's cool. I have a fat idiot living with me too, so fat idiot solidarity.
I mean, I got 3. Actually, no, yeah, wait, never mind. He's the only one who's fat. I got got 2 fatties, 2 idiots, and then, well, like it's spread. Like one of my cats is just fat, one of my cats is just an idiot, and there's this little menace who's both.
Oh man. So cat cam. You'll have to see. Who says you don't get grade A entertain? Look at that beautiful
Dude,
animal.
oh my god.
Oh, he's attacking. Oh.
Screenshot. Oh my. Oh.
Oh god. Look at this. Can you get this anywhere else? I don't think so. You can lock here
Laser
at Advent Lake.
NPC. Look at my laser pointer.
Right, we got KZN
God.
versus Void. Apu Power.
Oh, yo.
No bird fact though. Don't think so.
What? Oh my gosh. Dude. No bird fact. What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna talk about?
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
no birds to talk about. Like, what do I do with my time? Actually, that's probably for the best. This fatty is gonna just like run straight up to my monitor if I ever even think about putting birds up on it.
Okay.
He's never caught one, and he never will.
That's. Don't make fun of you. Never say never.
No,
Idiots. Who knows what
I
they
think
can
I can say
accomplish?
never here.
All right. I guess if you never present a bird in front
No, I
of
present
your...
birds. He just doesn't get them. Well, I don't present. They just present themselves. Anyway, let's get into it. KZN versus Void. Oh my gosh, dude! I've been waiting for this. Void, y'all know Void, everyone's favorite, and KZN too. You know, a bit
Those
more.
strong players here.
How long has KZN been around for? I've been way more familiar with Void my whole life.
KZN's been here for quite a while. Definitely, if you follow them on Twitter, they'll upload their many practice chains. You know,
Ooh.
16 chains. So, just with the
Oh,
aggression here.
Okay.
Oh,
3
finds the
chains, though.
yellow
That was a
immediately. Oh, okay,
What a crazy
yeah.
counter. Okay, I hope the greens come in time for that GTR.
Yep.
esque
Are
chain.
they
Okay, it
coming
does.
time?
Is that enough?
It's
Is that enough?
3 rocks? No, it'll connect.
That's a, okay, power.
It'll connect. Yep.
I don't know about a 4-chain countering that. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. My man, he's just
This
warming.
is just one game. This is one game.
It's just the warm up. It's just the warm up. I mean, y'all see that comeback from Void yesterday? That was crazy. Yeah, I had to like.
That's some lore I gotta study up on.
Dude, it was crazy. Void is absolutely cracked in this game. Absolute beast when it comes to our
absolutely.
tournaments, man. Oh my gosh. I remember it's been so long since first tournament. We got some good chain development build up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
KZN with this is huge.
Oh my
Able to
god.
counter this?
Power 4. Okay, that's just
Oh,
main
that's
chain.
the full
That's just main
chain. Okay, so KZN's gotta go. Gotta go.
I mean, that's
Gotta go.
really. I mean, what other option did Void have? Kind of back into a corner. Okay, that's gonna be
Wow,
a power
what an
11.
impressive use of the That was a perfect.
That was
KZN could not have set that off without
good.
any other piece.
That's not power 11. That's not going to counter. You
No,
gotta
it's
remember
not.
your power change. It's just not good enough.
Yeah, you're right. That's the color bonus right there.
Oh yeah. And I mean, what did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, there
He's
you
just
go. And
warm. I mean, like,
look, they're both just warming up.
all I'm saying is though, Void takes one more round, he's in the lead.
Exactly.
That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. For now.
Counterpoint. Counterpoint.
Okay, GTR from KZN, and then looks like a mix of like L shape for Void. You know, I like to see it.
Yeah, KZN. The greens,
Greens on that
your
power.
veggies, and the
Oh, yeah.
huge one chain.
Mm-hmm.
Hellfire
he
from
keeps doing
KZN.
it. No
Oh,
way.
good
No way.
coverage.
Oh,
Good
no.
coverage from KZN there.
No. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Just early rounds, okay?
I mean,
like
yeah,
I said.
it's just early rounds. They don't count. They don't count. They
But,
count.
like,
They count. They count. I'm
saying.
lying.
That's the lead now.
GTR again. Hey yo.
Oh, sandwich from Void?
I love sandwich.
They're delicious.
I haven't eaten a sandwich in such a long time. Oh my god, dude! I
Oh,
always
that's
eat
a
my bread
cool.
toast.
That's a cool tale from Void.
I like it, but
I mean-
that harassment might be
Yeah.
a bit of trouble.
Nah, Void's cool. Void's chilling.
Void knows what he's doing. That's main chain right there. Coming at.
Oh, the red greens from KZN. Perfect piece to set that off again.
Okay.
Another 11.
This time it's not power 11. I don't.
Oh, it's a power.
Yeah,
10.
I don't think.
It's a power 10.
Oh, power 10 just ain't enough. And then that 4 chain's gonna seal the deal.
That 4
It's just
chain's
no
gonna-
shot. No shot. Yeah.
No.
No shot, dude. Hey,
You're tied
Again.
up.
first 8. That's all I'll say. That's all I'm saying. That's it. And back at it again, GTR. It never fails. That's why you always do it. It never lets you down. If you lose,
Really
it's just
strong
because they had a
piece.
bigger chain, or you were
Strong
caught off
opener,
guard.
yeah. Ooh, are we gonna see a Hellfire from Void?
Oh! The Thorn, the one chain. Sending
Not a lot of
3
damage.
garbage.
Oh, Void just gonna send the whole thing.
Getting right into it. You better be
Alright,
ready to
KZN
build another chain fast.
KZN needs. Yeah, they're the reds.
That's just a 9. Oh, he's got to start building.
Oh, the purple's cut. I don't think this chain isn't as long as.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Bug power.
Okay, so maybe I'm left out on the memes here. Where does the bug?
Bug
The
power
bug
is
come
when
from,
me
yeah.
and Void joined a doubles tournament with our team named the Bugs because we were cool and didn't want to just combine our usernames to be like Doid or something. You know, we actually thought of something original, and then we got
Doid?
top 2
Okay,
somehow.
but how awesome is Doid?
Not as awesome as just the Bugs.
I
Yeah,
agree to disagree. Doid is great. This sandwich is disconnected though.
Come
It's
on.
3 rocks, and this looks like a 6, but
I think
yeah,
that's
this will
enough.
send
That's
back.
enough.
This will send
Yeah,
back.
that's enough. That's enough.
Oh man, KZN gambled hard on yellows. Didn't pay off though.
Oh, man.
Let's just observe the GTR here.
That
A
was good.
sad 1 yellow alone. The world.
All right. I mean, huge lead right now. Biggest lead so far this set.
Huge
Already
lead. Are you
2-4.
kidding? Have you seen these players? This doesn't
Yeah.
even count as
Yeah,
the
considering
lead.
these players, this is a big lead.
This is not a lead, not even.
What? Wasn't the biggest score difference last stream like 3 points? Like, it's neck and neck out here.
Literally.
And that 3 chain. Oh,
Oh,
barely ready.
2
Barely ready.
chain to sort of defend there.
Yeah, last time I checked, 2 is less than 3 though, so it didn't fully counter it.
Okay, but Puyo doesn't follow your silly math rules, okay?
Oh,
When you put in
Oh wait, oh, that
this
works.
works?
That's a change from Void. No, that just works. That just works.
This works.
Does. Yeah.
And the
it does.
blues don't cut either. Look at this.
Oh, that was close. That was close though. I don't know if Void's gonna be ready though. He just got no reds. He's got it's. Oh, never mind. He didn't get the reds.
Oh no, this will send back easy. It's only 2
That's a
rocks.
7. Oh, that's such a clean 7. Oh my gosh, dude, that's so good. It's so good. It's like wow, dude. That's the good stuff. Almost all clear too from Void.
Almost all clear, yeah, but not quite all
Oh.
clear. Yeah,
KZN's
we're
still
kind of
up.
back to neutral, although KZN with a disadvantage.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh, is this what Void wants?
Ooh.
Disrupted.
Nah,
But
Void's ready. Void's
KZN
ready.
doesn't.
Void's ready. You can never catch a bug off guard.
That. Okay.
Power 2, just saying. And that's GG. That's GG.
All right.
Huge lead now. Oh my gosh. Now this is like actually.
Fairly sizable lead.
Yeah.
By
Considering how
Void.
close these players are, this is a big, big lead. You know. Oh, we got GTR on the right. Oh yeah. You know, just mirroring up. Love to see it.
KZN is.
Oh, that's a bit tall right there.
Yeah, it's pretty tall. That might
Void.
be an attack. This is an attack. Void is attacking.
3 chain. Uzi. That's just
Oh,
main
the
chain.
the purple tail. KZN loses a link here.
Oh, it's a 9. It's a 9.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Void is so ready.
Absolutely, you know, it's just like what have I been?
Oh,
No!
a cut.
The cut. What?
Purples, yeah, the purples.
That's not supposed to happen. Oh my gosh. Okay, well,
Purples on Void's chain cut real early.
that was so sad, dude. Oh my
Yeah, he had
gosh.
a really impressive tail too.
I was about to cry. This is sadder than Batman.
That gigantic lead is getting a bit smaller. Insane.
I mean, it's still pretty huge considering how close these players are, but that's gonna be a 4 chain, and if Void's not ready,
Void is not
Oh,
ready.
my.
Just
why did
1
I
point.
say it? Why did I say it?
The commentator curse.
No, it's not a curse. I'm not evil. I can't curse him. I'm family friendly. I don't curse. What do you mean?
Okay, the commentator jinx.
Nah. Yeah, you're right.
The hex.
Interesting GTR donation for both players, you know?
Yeah, it works out. Yeah, both of them opting for the sullen transition here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
think
that's
Void's
a
like-
row.
You know, got it a little bit more figured out though.
Did he want to use? Did KZN want to use purple though?
Oh, I don't know.
That's an
Yeah,
easy
no,
cleanup, but
no.
now that yellows are in the way, okay.
Okay, just
Gonna
going for
set
it.
it off.
But Void's ready. Top bugs never let their guards down. Big Bs are always ready. And if KZN doesn't have a full chain,
No yellows in sight.
oh, no yellow.
No. A crown. Excuse me.
Yeah, because Void's the king of the bug kingdom. Okay. GTS start.
We have a lot of yellows. So many yellows.
Oh yeah, a lot of yellows. I would have like cut that up by now. Oh yeah.
Uh,
Probably the smart choice from KZN. Just just get rid of some because there's just so many. Oh, that's
this
gonna
looks
be
like an
is that gonna
attack
be a
from
harassment,
KZN.
or
Yep.
is he gonna put
Yeah,
the red?
well, it looks
Okay,
like
put the
it.
red down, setting to main chain.
not gonna opt
Oh,
to.
that was close. That was
chain.
close.
No.
That's just main
Void
chain.
is setting
Void.
up.
Is that gonna be like an 8 or 9? It's not too big. Oh, a 10. Okay. Now we got numbers. Oh.
Yeah. No space on KZN's end.
Yeah. It's getting dangerously close. 4-7 in the first set already. Oh my gosh. Boyd's bugging out here, you know?
Yeah, he's kind of running away with it.
KZN's kind of got a speed advantage though right now, I will say. KZN's just got way more on the field, I've noticed. Oh, that's huge. That was huge though.
That was a pretty big one chain.
That's a good 3-chain harassment, and that
This
forces
is a
Void
full
to go
chain
main
from
chain.
Void.
That's almost an all-clear too. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, finding the piece just in time.
10 chain. Is that? I think that's just gonna neutralize or not be enough.
That's
Again, another almost all clear. Oh, it's just a 9. It's just a 9. It's not enough. Wah, wah. And another round to Void. What?
Oh man, the double score.
Just saying. I mean, that's 2 times as much. I mean, KZN had that lead earlier in the round, but you know, Void is just, you know,
Is this
coming
an all
back
clear?
on.
Oh, missed it. It could have been.
You know,
But it's probably for the best.
You don't take a 4-chain all clear. You wouldn't download an all clear legally if it was a 4-chain. Okay,
If it was a 3-chain though.
Ooh la la.
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah. I'd
3
download an
chains?
all clear. 3-chain all clears, of course.
Oh, no,
Oh,
it denies the ghost row.
Dude, the 13th, the ghost row.
And that's match point. That's the power of momentum. My buddy
Yeah.
Mo, last name Mentum.
Oh, look at that.
So much
we
yellow.
get math and physics.
No, just my buddy Mo.
Oh, your buddy Mo. Okay.
Last name Mentum.
I thought we were learning, you know, more complex concepts here.
We are. We're
on the
learning what
puzzle
bug
kingdom
power does
thing.
to an MF.
Oh, okay.
1 chain? Ooh, that's pretty big for a 1 chain. I don't know how damage works with 1 chain. Okay, and
Interesting.
oh wait, where's the main chain? KCN? Oh, no, like that. Oh, what?
No,
No
that's an all
shot.
clear.
No shot.
11
You actually thought
all
the same.
clear.
Oh my goodness gracious, that is. Well, you just said it. It's an all clear. Oh, but
This is an 11.
I don't
too.
know.
Really fat 10 link, but
Oh, but it's over. It's over. It's over. You don't survive an all clear, especially not with a 5-chain mixed in. Like that's pretty much a 6 when you think about it, you know.
pretty much.
Dude, what? 10-4.
And forget, buddy.
bug playing.
All right, let's see if KZN can shift the tides.
10-4, 10-4. This bug is bugging.
Void, though, I mean, he's been playing really solidly. It's gonna be hard to try and pick at what weaknesses.
It's gonna be hecka hard.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're just getting right into it, like no breaks whatsoever. No time to get a sippy of a water ball.
Okay, Void gonna clean up the blues. Good.
That's good.
This is a lot of reds.
Yeah.
Very angry RNG.
Oh, that just helps with that helps add on to the chain, and that just works. That blue yellow, that was good.
All right, time to build. KZN, time to build.
Oh, is he ready?
Ooh, that's a nice use of the discarded reds up on column
Man,
1.
that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah.
That was
All right.
cool, man.
Check out
But
the
is it
tail
enough?
on
Is it
this.
enough?
That's a 13.
Yeah, that's. Oh my gosh, that's big. That's numbers.
Yep.
You need like a 7 to kind of start at least. Yeah.
At
No
least.
dice. No dice. And KZN in the lead. You can't divide by 0, so that's a lead by like over infinity% or something. Oh my gosh.
Math.
All right. No, it's just what my buddy Mo told me. Trust.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Math and physics from the elusive Mo. I think we're getting a Hellfire here.
Yep.
Able
But
to shave off most of that, actually.
Yeah. And then the the 4-chain
Was
harass.
this
Is
the
Void ready?
right move? Void was ready.
No, that was
Void
not
had
the
his
right
chain
move.
ready.
Oh,
That was not the right
that-
move.
Yikers, man.
That's 3. You need like a
That's
6 to
that's a
counter
that's a
that.
pretty good 3 to be fair. Like compared to most 3s I've seen. Oh,
Yeah. Are you okay then?
cool. Knocked over my clock.
Oops.
It's 11, 8, 10, 18. I set my clock an hour ahead because it doesn't matter. Does matter. Is the match tie game? What? Already? Like, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
And then just going
That's 2
straight. to
games
the-
just happened. Oh
Oh,
dang.
why did Casey do that? It just.
Uh,
Oh my gosh! Perfect.
Perfect neutral. And now we're KZN wants to smoke it. seems.
That actually just worked. What? I
see
like
it.
if someone like me did that, like it wouldn't have worked. Like dang, built different. Oh my
No,
lord!
it's top player privilege.
Up there,
Uh-huh.
privilege for real.
Oh, the trigger's too high. Oh no, wait, no.
I like how
It
the
finds
last
it,
link.
But the
6
blues
chain-
don't link.
Nah, bummer. I like how that last link on the 6 chain popped 6 Puyos. That was pretty cool, man. You know,
Yeah.
it was on
So that's what you call a group bonus. You got color bonus and you got group bonus.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, give you different score multipliers. Color bonus definitely will give you the most bang for your buck in terms of
Yeah,
power.
right.
Yeah. So
Remember I
there,
saw this
you
fight?
got there that one chain you saw right there.
Yeah.
Oh, see, when you see that, Void's like,
Mhm.
oh, you want to play rough? Well, I'll play your game. Punish,
Yeah.
trying as kind of sending back a response there. Ooh. Okay, no, I think no. KZN's good.
Yeah, if he gets his
This
green, if he gets his
isn't-
green, if he gets his blue, if he gets his blue, he does not get his blue.
No blues, never blues.
No blues for you.
Right,
That's what they're saying.
so this match is basically starting off
Same way it
how
did.
it did before. Yeah, so
Yeah.
a bit of back and
Yeah.
forth,
How much blue? Oh my gosh! Wow,
making
they managed
blueberry
to pop
pie
0
here.
blues. For real, blueyo. It's what they. It's what.
Yeah,
That's what Mo said.
my favorite game.
Oh.
This is
Okay,
a
that
good
was-
response from
That's
KZN,
That's
but
clutch. But
yeah.
I didn't get the
Oh,
blue.
that's not good. That's not good. There's no path out of this.
No, Wah, wah, wah. It is what it is. It is what it is. He'll brush off. He's ready. He's ready. Oh yeah. Okay. Another GTR. I mean, Kazian gets the double purple this time. You know, not gonna see repeat of last. Oh, are we?
Oh, we're rushing. Oh, we're rushing.
We're rushing out
We're
here.
rushing
Oh,
against
yeah.
Sandwich. That's crazy. That's bold.
Boyd's ready. Boyd
Void is
bug power.
definitely ready. I
Void's
wouldn't
like
try and
always
fight
ready.
Sandwich like that.
Mhm. And another round goes to what? I mean, like the double score again? Like
Yeah.
it's crazy out here.
He's so
bugging.
far ahead.
That's such a
He's
huge lead.
got
2 points.
twice his score, dude.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Crazy. You're getting crazy out here. That's
Oh.
Advent League for you.
Okay.
This is just day 2. Oh my goodness.
Is he managing to? Oh, what is Void planning here?
What's he doing?
That's a
What the?
hellfire.
What
That's a
the?
hellfire.
What the heck? Oh, but that chain cuts. That might. Oh.
This is not the good outcome. This is not
Void
the
kind
best
of lucked
outcome.
out there. If that chain connected, I don't know what would have been the fate of our dear friend.
The rest of it connected, but
Oh,
still on the
man.
losing end here.
Oh my gosh, Void has so much built up. It's just not fair.
Reds, no reds, never reds, never
Oh
reds.
my
Not
God.
in any lifetime or any
Never again.
parallel universe. No reds.
Extinction.
We're never reds. It never existed.
5-2.
It never happened.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. GTR star, okay. Ooh la la. Like what I'm saying. Like what I'm saying. We need some more yellows though. We need some more yellows on that field. We need some more. Where's
Yes,
the?
you do. He finds the yellows.
Dude.
Oh no, he's
What
good.
the heck?
He's good. He's
Void
chilling.
just-
He just needs a
Void
double
just
green.
knew.
Yeah.
Okay.
there it
Okay.
is.
That was. Oh my gosh, that's a clean 6 right there. With like only 2 residue left. Like what?
We
The
got an
2
eight.
by 2
Got an 8.
in like in column 4 and 5. Ah, no yellow, no yellow, no yellow. Damn.
That was like what, 5 rocks? I don't think
Yeah.
Void had enough built in to counter that.
Something about seeing that like just be slightly off center or like not on the wall. It's really funny to me. I like to see a frog stack with just column 6 wide open.
It's awful, dude. Trying to play around that. Okay.
Dude, frog stack is like how I get
Brave
top 10.
Brave KZN.
Yeah. He's taking a lot of risky donations. Oh, there's no reds though. No reds though. GG.
Oh, they're the
No,
purples? They're the
Okay,
purples?
okay, never mind. Close
Oh.
though. That was close
No.
though.
Okay, this is a harass. Wait, no, it links like that? What the heck? Oh, man.
That's a fall. Oh, no, it's cut.
The purple's cut. Oh, no, Void. Oh, Void cuts too. But,
what, bruh?
okay, 11. All
Dude,
right,
that was
well, there
the-
you go. That was
Voice
kinda
chain
crazy.
cut like on 2 separate instances and still won, bro. What
Yeah,
the heck?
I mean, KZN's chain
What
did a
the
bit of
heck?
cutting itself there.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Okay, GTR from both players. KZN
Need
getting
a little
getting
rest.
ready on the left. Oh, is Void ready? Okay, just straight to
The
main
full
chain.
chaining?
Oh yeah.
They're the double greens. But look, oh wait, Void, you're kind of sick. Kind of
Yeah.
sick.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, you can have that. You can have that
Yep.
back.
You can have that back.
Immediately.
Hey, take it, man. It's free. It's free. It's Cyber Monday.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good 3-chain.
Ooh.
Oh. That was smart. That was
The
smart.
greens don't dig down, unfortunately.
Wah, wah.
Okay,
Guys,
just a row
Void.
of
Let's see
difference
another
there.
day. He's got to
Are
start
those
building that.
purples going? Oh, they're not. Okay, I thought those purples would be going to column 5 there to catch those purples there in the middle, but where is KCM's chain? Well, it's gone. It's what it
Or
is.
reds or greens. He needed some stuff there. It just doesn't happen. It starts to become a little bit like of a theme. Like just KZN's just not getting the Puyos where you need them. You got to make the pieces like play for you. You know.
I think KZN trying to catch, tried to catch Void off guard.
Yeah, like these quick
It's
chains.
Void that's doing the aggression here.
Like even if
I don't
KZN
think-
like builds faster, it's just like usually doesn't end up working
It's in a
out.
super tough spot for. Ooh, I was about to say that was sick, but we're out.
It's good. It's good. I don't think Void
It's
can.
Void's turn to dig.
Yeah,
that's
just
not
can't really
gonna-
get down in time.
Right, signs of life.
Yeah, come back,
Right.
come back. Yo, game 3. We seen game 3. That'd be sick. That'd be down. GTR. For keys,
If
yeah.
KZN can get this point, then we know that anything can change. If you can beat your score from last time, then you can
Yeah.
win the game.
Let's see a new PV, man.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hellfire.
The 2.
That's main chain. Time to tail. Okay, I see. KZN
I
slowing
swear,
down to
please
see.
use your. Okay, thank you. Gosh, stop
Just
being
a
so
9?
greedy. You
Looks
don't
like
need to be greedy.
it's
It's just a 9. It's just a 9.
just a 9.
Okay,
on
maybe you did need to be
KZN's part,
greedy. God
too.
dang. Maybe you did.
Okay, no, wait, hold on.
Maybe,
See,
maybe it would
not,
pay off.
not done yet. Not done yet. Okay, but
Nah.
Void, if he gets the greens, there are the
Oh, he
greens.
just gets the
Sticks to the
greens.
rest of his chain.
Oh.
Oh, hugely.
But no, he lived that. Oh, damn.
Just a little.
Yeah. Oh,
Just a little.
nah. Wham. No
Never
greens.
say
No
die,
greens, by the way.
never say die.
Yo, by the
Where
way,
are
there's
the
no
greens?
greens.
Where are the greens?
No.
Okay,
No, they're
now
not
you
here.
got it.
They're not here. Like, don't even anticipate them. Yeah, they just not coming anytime soon. You actually thought there was gonna be a green? You're foolish. There's no greens.
Right.
You
I
know,
had
it's just
hope.
like the entire like game is just like rigged against KZN sometimes. I swear. Like everyone in Sega is like, I don't like that guy. No greens for you.
Okay, this looks like a. This looks like an attack from kids. Just a small little thorn.
Just a wee little one. Ooh, he's got a GT already. He's ready. You got the green.
Oh, you're crazy.
Don't even think.
It's a moon. You kind of need to be crazy. Like this is. I don't think this is. It's not enough.
Damn, that's unlucky. Oh man, come on, man.
See what it's going for. Yeah, there are bits of pauses to see if he could incorporate his next pieces into his tail. Try and like scrounge for those extra links. But it just wasn't happening. There's a difference between greed and necessity.
Yeah.
And Zian definitely needed those extra links.
If you have a mix of the two though, just frog stack and hope it just adds some power to the chain. That's actually like viable too.
Oh, is
Okay,
this,
just set it up right there.
this
Oh,
we're
the
just main chaining.
Power 3, that's a game changer.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, but that's such a good.
Oh, Void's chain is like actually. Oh, we got an all clear.
8 at the transition. Like
Oh,
even
no,
with
look
that
at
crazy
Void's
alt,
chain.
that's a
Now Void is
14. That's the biggest
killing.
chain I've.
14 chain.
Yeah, like dang, dude. That was crazy. Same score.
Oh,
God dang.
another 10-4. Okay. Well,
That was crazy. That was crazy. That's the power of the bugs. That's bug power, man. That's bug power.
no PB today.
Yeah, that's 4 against like Void. Void's crazy. Void's crazy. I would have gone like.
Void is crazy, but I still got my chips on DDR Dan. You know, we're already all in. Seems like that's what's going to happen next. So,
Ooh la la.
very excited for that. But
Look, I'll
it's the
bet
last-
on DDR once he plays with the DDR mat. Which
Right.
means just no rotating.
Yeah. Well,
Actually,
maybe there's some way. Maybe there's a way to rotate with the DDR map.
That's like pretty much theoretically possible, right? Like I feel like if you're like really good, you can just play without rotating.
The Draco challenge.
Oh yeah, for real. Oh yeah, we ran a tournament about that, dude. Dude, that's just crazy. Dude, we're greatest TOs of all time. Oh my gosh, we ran a tournament like that. Anyone remember that? That was actually
Pretty
crazy.
awesome.
We were getting like
But,
9 chains without rotating, like.
I've done a 10.
Oh,
It's
damn.
somewhere on Twitter.
That dude, that's crazy. That's a sick tournament, dude. I love it, dude. Man, I miss this. I love Puyo tournaments, dude.
We were just talking about that. Yeah. You can get in on this whole prediction things, I guess.
But yeah, if you want to bet, you know, like,
Yeah.
I mean,
If we were. All right. Well, it's gonna be the last time you hear of my dulcet pipes.
What?
I'm
no.
sorry. We have to depart. It's a special connection we've made. It's time for it to be broken. But you know, that's how life goes. In its place, you'll find someone new. But I'll treasure
maybe they
the
actually
time.
are rooting for Void, you know?
Treasure the time that we had.
Yeah.
Dan will win though.
Yeah.
Oh, Oz, I didn't think you could be so dramatic. Wow.
Wait, it was just an act? Damn, I tried.
I'm sorry to have to break it to you.
I don't even there's freaking cats in the way, bro. Oh, you need to go with that cat.
Okay.
And there's only one person who can actually prove that I'm lying, and he's not gonna.
Oh, accomplices.
Edge can still see my cat, but.
But yeah, Play Expo, Blackpool. That's Puyo GB.
Puyo GB's back? Hey, yo. Dang.
Back and
Crazy.
live and
That's
offline. That's cool.
Wow.
Cool to start again.
prizes for top 3? Yeah.
2nd and 3rd of October. Swap.
That'd be sick, yeah. Oh, let's swap.
Dude.
Swap's so cool. I wish we could run that.
Swap's
Wish
fun.
Swap had spectator, dude. I love Swap.
Swap
I
has a
want
pretty.
Psycho.
Swap has a pretty wide base in terms of offline. People love watching it.
Yeah, that's pretty wide based on offline because it's unplayable online.
Ah, but I'm. Anyway,
24 player Swap fans out here,
player swap though.
dude.
You do
4
swap
player swap
doubles?
on
Is that possible?
World. Actually, I think it is. I think it is. What?
Anyway, I'm out. I'm Ghost. See you later.
man. See ya. Wait.
Yo, what's up?
Hey,
You can call me John Sega. No, you can just call me S2.
I'm Jonathan Sega. Hi, Slowpoke29. How you doing, chum? That's my good friend, Slowpoke29. I know that guy. It's pretty cool. Anyway, Jonathan Sega. Where do you work? Sega? Oh, you started. You're not John Sega. You're S2.
Hmm.
Can't trick me.
I just finished eating some Doritos and it was so good. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, you were asking me where I used to work.
Yeah, I was asking John Sega, but John Sega must have been busy working at like not Sega or something. You can't trick me, S2. I figured it out too already. Like it's over. It's over.
And up next is Void and DDRDN. Exciting!
So exciting. So, who are you rooting for?
I already forgot. I feel like I made this choice yesterday when I was looking at the bracket, but then, oh well. I'll go with Void.
Yeah, you will. Yeah. And that's not for me pressuring him. Not at all. Yeah, let's go, bug power. Oh man, S2 probably doesn't even know about the bugs, man. That's.
I mean, I heard it a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Between you and Oz.
The bug lore is crazy, dude. Best team in like competitive game history, except for the fact that OSW and Yoshi absolutely sweeped us. But hey, that's story for another day. We're getting into it now. Void DRDN, like, I'm excited. More predictions down here? No way. Okay. Predictions will have to wait, I guess. We have to watch Void and Dan.
For some reason, I wanted to think Dan would already be hellfiring, so this is already different from my expectations.
Yeah, that's just what he does, right? He just builds chains. Like he doesn't like really need any like shapes or something. Like he's using GTR, but like if he really wanted to prove himself, he'd be like, he definitely doesn't need the GTR, Like he could just find success with like any random shape.
These blues don't work for Void, I think.
Predictions are open, by the way. Make sure to bet.
So that's your strategy. So that's your strategy.
Oh, ho, ho. And that's the first round going to DDR
Did you
Dan.
enjoy my technique?
It's us. It started. We're in it now. Oh my gosh.
I feel like Dan's already starting strong with a really high level of like chaining efficiency here, so I wonder how Void will plan to stop that.
I mean, I would say he's in the lead because he is, but like, never rule out a true bug. And you know, okay. Dan needs his red. Oh, there's no more reds. GG, GG. If Void harasses, okay. First red, first ever red.
This was a
Yeah,
huge hit for Dan. That's
Yeah,
like
Oxford did just
everything.
appreciate that. And now he's not gonna get any greens for his GTR. Okay, well he gets greens, but now he's not. Okay, well he still needs more greens. He's just not gonna work. No greens. No greens. No greens.
Regret this.
Sometimes
Nah.
I feel like Dan commits pretty hard to just like I don't know, huge harassments or something really fancy. But I guess you always have to keep in mind that you have to like adjust your power against like I don't know your opponent's current state.
I mean, what would you do if you're facing against like, you know, like an already established professional bug? Like there's just not much. Oh, I mean, maybe that. Oh, damn.
Nice.
Damn.
Did you enjoy my
That'll
technique?
do. 2-1. Double score. It's doing what Void did last round. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's just a 1 point difference though. That's just 1 point. GTR start both players? Okay. Kinda like DR Dan's tail right now though. Same with Void's. Void's got a good one. It's got his green up there. Oh yeah?
I feel like Dan makes his tail pretty short and clean just to support building on the second floor really soon. So but maybe not ready for that big harassment from Void.
2 chains
I mean-
is not enough. It's just not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly. Look at instant replay. It is saying enough. And it is. And to be fair, it don't matter whether or not you have a big tail, or a big lead up to transition. You just need one of them, you know. I would love to see like a 10 chain that just like. Actually, no, a 14 chain with like a transition at 3. So anything's possible. And, well, not surviving this though, fortunately. As much as I believe in the bug, it'd be just not much you can do that round.
That harasses for Dan landed in a really great way that round. Just like the fact that it did 3 rows and sealed everything off.
Yeah.
I need to see that more and like how he's I guess here it's coming, the Hellfire. Will he
Approaches
do it?
And the dread it, fear it. Oh, that.
I feel like
That'll-
we'll sacrifice some chain link there. Just like not using any of column 1 at this point. So if Dan just chains efficiently,
Yeah, I mean the bigger chain wins. That's so true.
although I'm not really sure I can read what Dan's doing either, so this is
Oh, I know
both
it's-
very confusing for me.
I know his every move.
I'm,
It's just a secret though. It's that, by the way. He just goes all the way down, back to his big hellfire at the end. Like, look at it, ready?
wow. Okay.
And that
That's
does
8
work.
and 11.
I mean, that was huge. Power chains are cracked if you got like 3 of them in there. It just works out, and it just paid off for Dan. I still got my faith in Void though. It's just starting out. You're Dan. Oh, not again. What's he doing up there? He's building up. He's getting ready for
I feel like Data's like a little too hungry for this, because like he had to like split a lot of pieces from a big height just to like make this like forcibly happen. I feel like there's like a limit where maybe you shouldn't do that because you just fall so far behind.
Yeah. Oh, but that's
Like if
that's
Void
the
can get some greens and blues, then actually yeah, this will.
That's the longest 6. And it's just not enough. Oh no. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, keep in mind though, Void's had like no time to rest. He went straight into that next round. Like Void's a trooper out here. Void's been playing like all day and all yesterday. And it just shows, you know, he's just crazy with it. Ooh!
Oh, nice way to turn that L shape into a big harassment. Like that landed just in time before the reds could come. So this was really good.
And then the 4-chain? I don't think Dan's ready. Dan's not ready. Dan's not ready. Oh, he ain't ready. He ain't ready. It's over. It's over. Couldn't clear up that column 3. Pops out. Another round goes to Void. Yet again. It's just crazy.
Void's managing to make his really aggressive attacks hit at the right time.
GTR start both players. Okay. I like it. I like it. Good tail. Oh no, yellow! No. Where's the yellow? Oh, now it comes. Oh, I was about to say no purple, but he's red. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's
it's just running out of space there.
He just didn't get the right color in time. That's so unlucky, bruh. Dan's just like scratching him off guard. Okay, what is this? Another GTR from Dan? Okay, he finally gets his purples.
I feel like Void needs like a lot of... Okay, I mean this is coming together. Definitely probably he's gonna like try to... Oh, okay, set it off.
I mean that's good. That's an all clear. Yeah, I just have that crazy all clear vision because I'm just crazy like that. That's an 8-chain. That's a 9-chain.
I don't think this counters.
We'll see. We'll see.
Or actually, yeah, this.
Okay, I was about to say and another, but no, it's not another. Yeah, now Dan's not too prepared for that. Oh ho ho.
Dan took that decently, but it still requires a lot to make the purples connect.
Oh, here it is. Yep, that's gonna do it. That's gonna seal the deal. The 5-chain. It's over. It's over.
Oh wait, here we go.
No shot. No shot. Oh my god. What? What? And it's just a neutral now. Okay. I'd say Void has a bit of the advantage though. I mean that's just my opinion though, but you know. Oh, but no greens. No greens aren't coming. Okay, they came. Let's go. We got the greens. Okay.
I really like how Void got that to work. That was pretty fancy.
That works. Okay. 6-chain. Round goes to Void. Oh yeah. No, now my cat wants to see. Oh my gosh. Doofus. Okay, GTR from Void, and then silly little 3-chain all clear from DDR Dan. Oh, that just might do it. Void's gotta go fast. Ah. I think he might have misplaced that yellow. I'm not sure. That's a bummer. But I mean that's a 3-chain for you. I mean no, that's an all clear for you, bro. Okay, Dan got his. Okay, he's just building the tail right now. Okay. That might be his last red for a long time though. So. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like Dance Chain's a little lopsided in that now he has to figure out how to, I don't know, do something with his tail. I guess harass.
I mean, yeah, but then Void's just gonna counter that with a 4.
Oh, but he's gonna take this hit and then set it off. Nice.
Well, dang. Oh, okay. Well, shoot. Come on, Void. Void's got this in that bad. Yeah, just gotta do that, really. I don't know. Is that enough? 6. Oh, there was no reds. The yellows can be finished. That's so sad. Damn. What? Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, don't ever count Void out though. It ain't over yet. Okay, GTR start. Both sides. Okay. like it, I like it. Ooh, that 2-chain.
Mm,
Dan was not ready for that, but he just chooses to tank it. Counter with a 3. Oh, Void just has to rush, and Dan gets his yellows. Oh my gosh. Void's
Dan
gotta
did a
go
pretty good job there, just making sure like the garbage will fall around the chain and keep it open.
Oh, that's livable though. That's livable for Void. Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yo,
This is gonna be a lot
what?
more than Dan can catch up to, probably.
That's gonna be a 7. That was clean. Oh my god. Whoa, that was crazy. I thought the trigger was on the left side. Oh my lord.
Our lesson is now concluded.
What did I say? Boyd's crazy with it. He's crazy. Oh my gosh. That was sick. Okay, okay. Sandwich? Sandwich coming up? Reverse GTR again from Dan. What, is he gonna build his tail up big again? Like that last time he did? And turn into a harassment? That's what I'm
I have
saying.
some feelings about the way Dan put these reds in column 3 here. Like, I feel like that could cut easily, maybe? I don't know. Oh, is he just setting it all off now?
He just take it off. Oh, Boyd. Boyd goes early in that one. I don't know if that was the right play. I think it might have.
Void's tail is so pretty, though. I love this.
Oh,
Wow.
What? Damn. Okay. Okay. That was clean. That was sick. That was actually such a good play because he gave Dan no time to react. He just went for it. He just knew. He just knew he had a bigger chain.
I'm a little unsure what motivated Dan to just set off his full chain that round, since it's not like they were like fighting or anything beforehand. That was a weird choice, I guess, to say the least. We'll see how these next rounds go. That covers that up in a bad way, kind of. Like, a lot of Dan's tailing potential is cut off there, so he kind of just has to, like... Oh, and now those yellows are there, so I'm not really sure how this is gonna work. I guess like that, that's fine. But... Well, actually, Void is in a pretty bad spot too. A lot of blues and reds need to come together now.
Okay. I'm back. Oh, Void, does Void have a red there? Oh, no, he just has that 3-chain. And
I like how Dan fixed this GTR with the 3 yellows though. Really making that work.
wow, that doesn't cut. What? Okay, that's just a 10-chain though. Nothing Void can't handle. Nothing the big V ain't ready for. He's got the blues ready. He's got. Don't cut. Hey, it doesn't cut. No, it cut. What? Ah, man. What the heck, bruh? Oh my goodness gracious. Match point for Dan. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my lord.
This is a pretty good lead to have if you want to try to finish this with another Hellfire, so let's see if it happens.
Yeah.
There you go, there's the green. Are you gonna do it? Are you?
Wait, what is... Why does he have just such a big, like...
Okay,
Sing...
Void sealed that off, so he should try and like extend.
Oh, wait.
Probably should just, I don't know,
Okay,
taking that instead.
Dan just gets the exact clears he needs. I think that's gonna be... Barely. Oh my gosh. I think like the fact that it was a power chain, I think saved Void, because if that was just like what, like an 8-chain or whatever it's gonna be, I don't think Void would have been able to. Ah, but that's... I think that might be it. Oh.
I think I was talking with Oz earlier a little bit about like how sometimes one row can actually like cut you off. In this instance, I think that's actually what did happen for Dan, but Void didn't really capitalize on it.
Hmm.
And he was just too scared of like the Hellfire happening that he didn't try to like extend on the front. But there was a small opportunity there that he kind of let go.
And well, that's set one to Dan. We ready? We ready? We ready? Okay, we're getting into it. Oh yes, sir. Here it is again. What is this? L shape? Okay. Oh yeah, that's not L shape. I mean, I guess I'll be sued, but whatever.
Void just going for a straight sandwich. Interesting. Definitely Illumi, he'll compete really well against Dan if Dan is trying to make some sacrifices to
Okay.
do like harassment.
Use this to not extend the blues. Oh, that's
Is this like a 12?
the tail.
Dan's
the
got
tail.
a long way to go.
Make the tail. What was that green extension? Oh, but he's not gonna. Okay, well he does. Barely gets in time. That's a 13 chain. That was some really good like foresight from Void, dude. He placed those glues like with like. Oh my gosh, that was clean. Is it enough though? 10. No, it's just 12. It's just 12. Yeah, and then Void's just ready. He's just prepared. He's got the upper hand. That blue, that one blue he placed when you set off the trigger, that was so good. Oh my
I feel like
God.
Void just doing like a super clean chain and succeeding this round like kind of sends a message and probably sets some sort of pressure on Dan. Like, now I have to fight against chaining efficiency that's this good. So then what do you do? Yeah. Oh, like here's a missed all clear opportunity. So maybe the Void just lost that momentum.
Oh no.
That's kind of rough.
Oh man. You gotta stream watch. Gotta stream watch soon. Yeah, RNG. Tie again. It is what it is. Papu come back though. Just saying. I'm not about to throw away 20k channel points. Because I put money in on my main man.
Those blues don't touch.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing because it ended fast enough to close off Dan, so that's fine.
Yeah. And that's a power 4. Okay. Ooh, and he wasn't ready for that one.
Regret this. Our lesson is now concluded.
Just saying. Someone's got twice as many points as their opponent. Not gonna name any names, but someone's winning right now. Someone's in the lead. Just saying.
Yeah, it
That's-
feels
that's
like Void is getting his harassments to land a little bit better, so things could start turning around, I think, if Dan doesn't watch out. Here's a good 3, maybe.
Okay. Well, that's a good 3. That is a good harassment.
How is Dan gonna... Oh, okay.
Sets off main chain. Okay. That should give Void ample time. Why didn't he stand with the... Oh, because he's making a power chain. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Power 7. A.
Void starting to take control here.
Our lesson is now concluded.
Yeah, 2-point lead. He's gaming out here. Okay, L shape or sandwich or all that pizzazz. Ooh, and then again, right side DTR for DR Dan. Oh, that's alright. He's just showing off that you can that he knows how to do this. Oh, wait.
That T-chain wasn't really that productive, I guess.
A little close up to the. Okay. Well,
Okay, forced to just set that off, so I think Dan could just extend and get this.
bro, don't. Oh, never mind. Let me see that.
Actually, I think this falls short. Maybe?
7.
Yeah. If only those beads had connected better.
Okay. 4-1 lead for Void. Oh my lordy Lou. Hey yo. Okay.
I feel like one problem that Dan sometimes runs into by having the tail like really high up and like mostly done compared to like the right side where his transition is just like since there's such a big disparity, I guess like once you're in a pressure situation, like you lose some flexibility of being able to like use unideal pieces, if that makes sense. So he kind of like cornered himself in that last round.
Damn. Okay, that works. 5 the transition. Oh,
I
Dan's scoping
don't
this
think
out.
those blues can't. Yeah, the blues aren't there.
Oh,
so.
bummer. Yeah. 5-1 bug power.
Our lesson is now
That could be a haiku, man. Okay, Void with a big lead. I mean, that's a big lead.
Is this
You got
her
that
harassment
bug.
opener? Like it has to be, right? But I think
Maybe.
Dan sees it. Good reaction there.
Damn.
Oh, but this is still a good four. Nice, Void.
Ooh. Humana. That was a good 4-chain.
Yeah, Dan really underestimated that. I kind of did too. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Void really made that kill come together with some sort of magic.
Never underestimate bug power. That's your first mistake. Oh, that's a good take. That's a good take. It's not a 7, but hey, 6 is the next best thing. Because Dan only got a 4. Yeah. And there was a chance he could survive that, but not after that one. Oh my gosh, 6-1. Void's on a tear. Oh my gosh. He's crazy. I mean, like...
I feel like many of these rounds we've just been playing at Void's pace so far, and like here we go again.
All clear! Bro, that was a Billy all clear. What the heck? Oh, by the way, that's gonna be trouble. It's gonna be trouble. It's gonna be trouble. Is Dan ready for that? Dan ready for that? Okay, yellow. Just use it. Oh, extend. Oh, that double purple is so good. That double purple.
Oh, I don't think Void intended to be so short.
No, dude.
So that's your strategy.
I feel a little bit bad about that round. Like Void definitely had like a much better space advantage that he kind of let go of.
Just a little bit bad. I feel my soul's been crushed and ripped out of my body. What the heck? Oh, that's so that's so unfortunate, dude. Damn. Oh wait, Void, does that cut?
Is this a 2 double? Maybe? Or no? Okay, here we go. What's Void's reaction to this? Because that covers 2 rows, so that will take some time to dig out. Need lots of reds and yellow.
No, red.
So that's your
Oh
strategy.
man.
Almost coming, but
Enjoy my technique.
That's a bummer.
okay,
Okay.
Dan's running it back a little bit, managing to at least stop Void from what he's doing instead of just these past
Oh my God, there's so
kind of
much
rounds where
green.
Void is running away with it.
There's so much greens.
I'm not sure how Void wants to do the transition. Well, guess it's now a rush battle, so here we go.
Yeah, Dan is quite the rusher out here. Void's really got a rush. I don't know if he's gonna get enough blues in time though. Yep, no blues. No blues.
So that's your
No blues.
strategy.
Ever. It's just the way this world works. It's cruel and hard.
Did you enjoy my
If he had that
technique?
double blue a little sooner though, would have been a different story. Because he had a good tail. He had a good tail, you know. So still in the lead. Still in the lead. You know that momentum is a little scary. Quote Mo. Last name Momentum, of course. But yeah, Dieter Dan is like starting
Weird
to
choices there to use blue for the transition. That makes it look a little dirty for Void, but I guess it's fine.
What do you mean? It looks just fine. It works. It works out. What you mean?
Yes.
I got faith in Void. Yeah, see, he got that.
Oh, and this deal is pretty good though, so I
Yeah.
like this.
It is good. It is good. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, look at that. Look at the way the yellow's going. And there's a power 10. Oh, and he's not ready for it. He doesn't get the burbles in time. That's another round for Void.
Lesson is now
I
concluded.
think Void's doing a good job of mixing it up because I guess Dan can't go into each round. Well, I guess there's certain rounds where like you have to think like, okay, this is the round where Void's going for like a straight chain, and this is the round where he's being really aggressive. But I think Dan's not making those right calls, and like I don't know.
Void ain't a book.
Yeah.
You can't read them. Stop reading them.
Oh. Really
Uh,
gambling on the greens coming.
Oh, and
And they came. Cool.
Oh my goodness gracious. That was crazy. That was some like foresight. Ooh. Dude. 8-4. This is just like a mirror image of what happened last round. As it was 8-4 last round, but in Dan's favor. Again, a bunch of reds. Okay. Got a little surplus. This is always what I struggle to build the most when you have just too much of one type.
I feel like Void's a little bit vulnerable here with like the transition. Well, okay, now it's ready.
Yeah, he's got that red there. Oh, and he's just going for it because he's ready. Look at that. 10. 9.
Good extent from Dan. I think this should be good.
Okay, unless if, you know,
Oh,
Void.
no, the yellows.
Oh, ho, 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 and another round goes to Void. Dan's choking, man. What the heck? What the heck? Match point? Yo? Bug power. He's bugging, dude. Yo, ho, ho. Top notch.
I hope Dan's okay. I feel like he knows what he should do, but there's just like many rounds where it just seems to be like mistakes. Oh, and this was a big gamble that he's going to lose, definitely. So,
Yeah, I mean, when you're just down. Nah.
I mean, still impressive that that was a 5, but
Yeah. that
now
was
there's a
pretty
big
good.
difference.
Yep. Call me a gambling man, because I think Void just took set 2. Actually, wait, no, that's actually a pretty good chain. Wait. Okay, this is either the craziest thing ever, or just the craziest thing ever that just didn't work out. That's the cleanest looking chain I've seen on top of garbage, bro.
I mean, yeah, kind of wild that that was split sticks without limited space.
That was pretty neat. Bug gang. Bug power. Tiebreaker, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, ready when the players are. Oh, I need a drink, bro. Oh, we're getting into it. We're just getting into it. Oh, and here we come. Here it is.
Okay, just sandwich from Void now. And this time it's coming together pretty cleanly. But it looks like Dan wants like a 2... Well, I think he was contemplating a 2 double there, but... Oh, Void...
It's looking
Yeah,
like
there's like the big valley in column 6 kind of prevented him from doing a normal chain. So he just had to like set it all off.
it's looking like, you know, a little mirror image replay of what happened yesterday. Because Void had the craziest comeback versus Elio, dude.
Strange choice from Dan there. I think he had the +1 with the purple green perfect pieces. Although, I mean, I don't think it still would have been enough, but like it was there. So I'm not really sure what he was hesitating for. Weird.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. 1-0. Void's winning. Just saying. Void's in the lead. Therefore, he's winning right now. Bug power. Again, right side GTR from DDR Dan. Dude, I like... You never see that anywhere. Especially in the Western scene. What the heck? But like what's... Like this ain't Fever! This ain't Swap! What's the advantage? I don't understand. Oh, that was close. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh, Void needs those blues in. He got it. Please.
I kind of noticed something about the way Dan makes the right side GTR though. Compared to like doing it on the left, he's a lot slower at getting ready to like...
Yo, he pulls it off!
Oh?
Oh my god! But it cuts! Oh, the blues don't go there. Oh, but it works. That was perfect. Oh my gosh. I don't think Dan saw that coming. You couldn't see those blues. You had no idea. There was like, what, 4 blues up there? They just popped me. Oh, all clear start. That's the first all clear start we've seen. With just 2 of the same color. Oh my god, that was crazy. That was so clutch.
Yes.
He was so close to topping out.
So that's your strategy.
Ooh. In the back and forth, the all clear garbage. Oh, green? 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 Okay. Tanks?
Yes.
Decent dig here.
It's right. Gratis adventure.
That's quite a dandy dig you got there, Void. Yeehaw. Ooh, look at that. Look at that chain. Look at that chain. Ooh la la. What a good chain. That's a good chain. Yeah, that's a good chain. No,
Okay.
no, cut it, no!
Yeah, unfortunate that was a double yellow compared to like any other kind of yellow piece. That was like perfectly like not what he needed.
Oh, it ain't over though. It's never over. It's never over. It's never over. You believe in the bug. It is over if you don't get a red though. RNG, 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 RNG. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He was really high up, but that would have been crazy impressive if he actually managed to dig that. But unfortunately, you know, it just landed in that column. No disrespect to Dan too. I like both these players. Dan is pretty sick too. Oh my god. Okay. You got the frog sack on Dan's side? Oh shoot, wait. Oh,
Great punish on Dan's opening Hellfire.
he's gotta dig out of that 4x3 box.
Yes.
Bro's trapped in a JPEG. Oh, is he gonna dig? Ah, he ain't gonna dig in time. Dan.
Regret this. Our lesson is now concluded.
Dan. 3-1 for Void. Dan was like had like such a huge lead in the first set. Like Void's got the download now. Like he's got to figure it out. I think he's definitely in Void's head, you know? Like sometimes, you know, bugs aren't always cute. Sometimes they're scary. And I think like that's what Void's showing off. He needs his yellows though. There's no yellows. They're not here. There's no yellows. Where's the yellows? You seen them?
Yes.
Oh, that was good. That was a good extension. Oh my god, that was so good. That works. Is Dan ready? Dan, you need your pull. Oh, we got the double. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I misread
This
that.
is a very long chain.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that. I mean, he was all the way at the top of his board. I don't know if it's enough, and even if it is, I mean, Void's probably just gonna be ready to counter that if he gets purples. Okay, he got purples.
Wow, 14! Nice.
Ooh la la! Oh yeah, wait, that's a crown, bro. You need like, damn, that's big. Those are some numbers, man.
My technique.
That was close though. That was close. You almost. If Void's chain cut last round, like, that might have sealed the deal. Okay, building up on column 1. Okay, let's get that up there. You know, saying, "Hey Dan, you sent harassment? I'll be ready."
Oh wait, setting that all off. Kind of dangerous to do that against a straight sandwich.
Because he was ready. He built up in column 1. What did I say? I'm a prophet. He was ready. That's the round. That's the whole round. That's a whole ass point for Void because he prepared.
Now concluded.
That's planning for you. Oh my god. That was sick. That was sick. You just saw that all unfold right in front of you. Advent lead. Okay. I thought I was gonna see an all clear for a second.
Yes.
Okay, the 3.
Committal harassment with that.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
trouble. And there's no purples. There's just no purples for Dan. That's unlucky.
Regret this.
There's just gonna be no
Lesson is now
purples. Yeah,
concluded.
he's just not gonna get any because, you know.
I feel like Dan's like really missing with his harassments because like that one round where he tried to harass like I don't know a very safe sandwich like setup that had already been like fully made, like the
Which
risk
round?
there was too high, so he should just probably not have done it. But then he like wanted it
Wait.
anyways, so I'm wondering what he's like thinking right now.
Like 1-2 rounds ago, I mean.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I mean he built up on column 1. Like, you just gotta glance at the other board, and just you gotta figure it out. But when there's a lot of pressure, sometimes I guess it's a little bit harder to constantly pay attention to both boards. which is it's a crazy skill that Puyo plays. Oh, and that's a 10. That's an 11.
Nice. Void, that was a great tail. Even with those garbage pieces there, like it all still worked.
Yeah, through the garbage. Like that was crazy.
Lesson is now concluded.
So cool seeing like crazy tails with garbage Puyos like incorporated, because like those they can be finicky to work with, dude. Because like even if it's like harder to cut with them or something, like they also just like can't really control them at all, you know. 4 of them don't pop. Ooh, and Void's doing what Dan did. He got the right side GTR, except it's got the, you know, the little funky part where it's like slightly off center or whatever. Or the reds are a little awkward, but he just makes up for it by stacking 3 greens in a row. Oh, and the extension? Oh, okay. For a second, I thought it was gonna be fast. Yeah, just honestly, just go for it right there. That's an 11.
I think this is, yeah.
That's an 11. 7-11.
So
Ooh, but it didn't work.
I mean, I think Void had like a choice there. I think maybe he was thinking about should I extend more, but then like there was like some other big stacks of 3 that could easily cut if he tried to get too greedy. So then I guess he just went for it. But yeah, wasn't enough.
Okay. Quick little mini harass to start off that round for Void. And he's just going straight into the GTR, and Dan's gonna have to just build around that guard. Oh.
Wow, I think Dan was trying to like rush or something, but that got closed off by just like a couple pieces.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks.
The diagonal like placement, like
This is only like a 4 or 5, right? So Void just has to set this off.
yeah, he does. But he's always ready. 8. Oh wait, he actually gets to his. It just ain't even enough, bro. It ain't enough. Oh my gosh, dude, the table is turned. I was scared for like first set because like I thought it was gonna be a crazy wash, but dude, Void's just getting this comeback. Like he's definitely in Dan's head or something. I can't tell like what changed between this set and the first set. This is, I mean, these are some turned tables. I'll say that. Oh, but that 3 chain harasses. There's no purples. Okay, there's purples. Forces out the main chain. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Dan has to get this right in order to like really get the momentum back with like a fast
He needs purple.
extension.
Oh,
But I don't think it will be enough. That's a lot to beat.
I completely forgot about
Maybe.
this shit.
Actually, it tails pretty decently.
It's a 10. Here's a 10, but they got 3 rocks.
I mean, what can like kind of like hurt your confidence a little bit is like when you try to do these aggressive plays that seem like you're making the right choice, but that it still doesn't work out. And Dan doesn't really have any room left with the point count to like keep taking those risks. So he's got to be really smart about this now.
Yeah, I mean, if you stick to one strategy and like, you know, you just stay aggressive, like all you gotta do is just like play defensive then.
Okay.
Like you gotta adapt, like, you know, you gotta keep on adapting. But if you keep trying the same thing that don't work, it ain't gonna work. And that was a good tail. That's a 7. That's I don't know if Dan's got enough. I don't think he's got it. Yeah, that's just a 4. 4 is less than 7. Oh man. Dan's lost like huge chunk of his momentum. Oh my gosh, match point? What?
I just feel like Void's playing right now is just so solid all around. Like his stats are all really high. So that's like passes the threshold where now you have to be like really precise about the way you fight Void in order to really win. And Dan's just like not hitting it right now. So like it's gotta pull through somehow.
Yeah.
Like just like really pick apart Void's chain and like break it up.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of happening right now. Like the purples aren't there for Void in column 5, so he's like kind of struggling. Well, actually, this works because it goes like red, yellow, purple. So, okay, cool. How will Dan catch up?
And he goes for main chain. Opts not to extend it 1 bit. 11 from Void. If they say enough, that's the game. Power 9 to the 11. GG. Dude.
You'll regret this. Our lesson is now concluded.
Oh,
Good power, dude. Let's freaking go.
Void was playing so amazing. I feel like Dan made so many attempts to stop him, but like, despite all the harassments and stuff, Void was still consistently hitting 11s. In spite of that, and that's like really scary.
Undefeated! The champion of Group A! Damn! He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. It's crazy. Dude, bug power. That was sick.
Yeah, I feel like Void's playstyle is something like I need to like study it so like I can try one day, because like just the way he was dealing with all the pressure and still hitting like 11, like that's like at another level than a lot of us. So really impressive there.
Bug power, dude. Bug power. Dude, shout out to my fellow bugs out there, you know. Oh my gosh. That was sick. That's good. Crazy showing from Void, you know. So excited for Group B. No, that was sick. Oh my gosh. That's just day 2. We got 3 days left.
So the
Across,
next
like-
matches will be at this around the same time this next coming Saturday and Sunday, right?
Yeah. Group B. We're the world. That's us. That's us. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Edge. UTC. I don't live in UTC, but you know, since it's at the same time, it's gonna be 9 a.m. if you live on the West Coast, and probably like 12 if you're like weird and like I don't know, live in like Maine or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
You know,
East Coast.
Coast to East Coast, man. That's all I'm saying. That was crazy showing from Void, dude. Bug power. Oh, speaking of bugs, dude. I actually have some fans, dude. Got a fan made up. I found my hex bug collection, dude. Check this out. We're all rooting for you see one of these guys? They're sick. They're hype. Oh shit, it's wallets on me, okay.
Okay, give us a demonstration.
Oh, that's right. I don't have my normal webcam, but like you can't see it. This one, it's got its leg tucked in, so like oh my god, I forgot to turn it on.
Wow, that's fun.
Donuts because one of its legs is off. And now it's underneath my desk and I can't get it out. It's going in circles underneath it. That's cool. But yeah, you know. Alright. Prize pool's open, by the way. Make sure to support the players with exclamation point Maturino, you know. If you liked what you saw, dude, like
Yeah. Sorry to ruin the party, but I'm hopping on here. Today the prize pool just crossed over $1,000, which is wild.
Whoa.
Thanks to IcySoapy for the $100, then Fino dropping another 2424 with the comment "Happy Birthday, Snywat." So, happy birthday, Snywat! $1,000 in Advent League right now. That's kind of crazy, dude. We're only 1 week in. There are still 2 more to go that we're streaming this. So who knows where it could go. You know, Dom's reaction is mine right now. If you could see my face, you know, that would be my reaction to seeing the prize pool.
$1,000.
Really impressive.
That's a lot of
I'm
dinero.
so happy for everyone. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to run up, go over there. The players definitely greatly appreciate it. All 8 people who qualified for Advent League are getting a cut. So if you want to support any of these guys, be sure to come in and drop some donation. Helps out all these players here. They're all so talented, and I think Advent League with like the season and how it's inspired people to run more tournaments has really shown how great a lot of these people are. I feel like OSW is probably one of the dark horses. They've taken sets off of people like DDR Dan before, who's more known as a Tetris player. So I think without as many events that we've had, we wouldn't have been able to see OSW. Which, speaking of, they will be in Pool B, which starts next weekend. So if you want to see how they do, be sure to tune into that. It'll be all the same times.
Just saying, OSW is a crazy bug. Los
Seriously.
Locos in second. That was also true.
If you guys
We
know,
also-
we had like another super major style tournament for Tetris on TEC called Square One, and they also made it into that one. The only person who's made it into both of our Puyo and Tetris like huge major tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows him as Tetris player, but like, he swapped God. Just saying,
Seriously.
dude, big fan. My man, he goes crazy.
But yeah, as you can see, here's who you're looking at in Pool B if you already saw in the challenge. You have Rinto, Yoshi100, OSW, and Wadek in order of their seeds. For those who don't know, players were seeded by the amount of points they earned during the ranking season. So that's how you come to this conclusion, and it's going to be wild. There are tons of great players here. I'm definitely excited to see what Wadek can do.
They're undefeated. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Look at
everyone's
that.
undefeated right now, which is kind of crazy.
This is stacked. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, all undefeated players.
This is a little too OP, man. Like,
But yeah, I just want to thank everyone who made this possible. We had some pretty fun commentary on these past 2 weekends. More talent will be coming on next week and in the finals. So be sure to keep your eyes out. I just want to thank all these commentators for coming on. Doing a great job.
oh, by that he means me. You're welcome, man. Hey, I
Thank
love
you.
doing
Thank
it.
you, Dom. Thank you.
Yeah, you're great, Dom.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
Yeah, we got Dom and S2 on, which is kind of fuego.
Oh. Thanks.
Thank
I mean, thank
What
you.
is not in Spanish? Like, get out of here.
Oh my god.
Let me Google this. Define fuego.
This guy, dude. This guy. Me.
Oh. Oh yes, I do love Takis.
Taki's fuego, what does that mean? Alright. But yeah, aside from bullying S2 for not knowing what fuego means, PK fuego is so true, dude. Like, we don't need to say this, they just already know. Let me find someone to raid here. But yeah, next weekend we're gonna be back on with more of this. We'll raid some good friends of the channel, Tetrio Amateur Weeklies. They got one of their signature tournaments going on right now, so we should go over and show them some love.
Dude,
on the
for
Tetris
real.
side,
like 3 tournaments a week.
I think
Like
they
that's-
sometimes do even 4, depending on the week, which is kind of based. So be sure to
I
go
know.
over there and Moose drop that nice, crisp, clean hashtag Play Puyo raid message in the chat. If you don't use it, I cannot guarantee what will happen to you.
Just don't use it. I'm just gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Play Puyo. That's just it.
But yeah, just shouts to everyone for the support again.
Okay.
We'll keep going. 2 weekends left, Advent League. The rest of it's going to be crazy, especially now that we know the result of one of our pools. Who will make it out? Shouts to the bugs. And yeah, we'll see you all next Saturday. I'll stick Tom's insects in your shirt if you don't. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
All right.
I remember
See you all Saturday.
the bug jug.